Hey, what's up, guys? We're gonna get started just now. I'm just setting up my equipment, right? I'm trying out a new filter on TikTok. It's quite hilarious. These TikTok filters are funny, guys. You know? Yeah, yeah. Think so. What's up? 5 people online. Damn. Damn. Thank goodness. What's up, guys? What's up? I'm just trying out a new filter. I'm also live on YouTube, right? I'm live on YouTube. Setting up my sound real quick. Just hold on. Yeah. It's Pamandla, Pingzo, Foxy, RSA King. What's up? All right, so now let me see what's happening on YouTube. Okay. All right, guys. So we all already know, like tomorrow is the NFP, right? And then, you know, um, in the FX market, like NFP is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, uh, news events that hits the markets. So it's an event that happens once a month on usually on the first Friday of the month, né? And when it happens, like the market just goes crazy again. So that's why a lot of traders they jump onto the markets when it's time for the NFP. All right. So the NFP is like it's a big deal, especially when it comes to trading. It's a very big deal. So yeah, it's that's why we're even taking time to analyze before the NFP. So usually what I do, guys, is I analyze the market on uh, I, I analyze the market the day before, and then I also can you share the recording network issue? Actually, I'm not sure what recording network issue is. I'm not sure. Okay, let me see. Let me just do a quick sound test, guys. Is the sound okay, guys, on YouTube, TikTok? Just let me know on the chats, right? I'm really not sure which um I'm not sure which issue is there. I'm not sure if the video is visible, right? Or the or if it's audible. But yeah, guys, like I said, the NFP is like it's big business, guys. It's big business. When we talk about NFP, we mean business, right? So yeah, NFP is one of the biggest news events in trading, right? So you better recognize what's going on, you know? Yeah. So yeah, let's just get started. So okay, so typically, let's talk about some general stuff. Maybe some people didn't know, like what's typically affected during the NFP, right? That would be your USD based currencies, your indices, gold. Those are the ones that would be affected. So those are the specific markets that we are gonna focus on. You know what I mean? Yeah, those are the markets that we're gonna focus on. So yeah, let's just get started. Where do Yeah, so where should we start, guys? So I'm thinking we can start with Maybe the FX majors, right? Let me just see who's on. Guys on YouTube, just let me know if the sound is okay before I like continue. Just type it in the chats. Just let me know if the sound is all right. And yeah, if we're good to go, you know. Just let me know, y'all. Ngale, ngale. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. In my bank account. In my bank account. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shooters on the head. Knock it down. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The sound is a bit soft. Okay. All right. Somebody says that the sound is a bit soft. Just hold on, guys. Let me try fix it. Okay, is the sound better? I think I'm just too far from the mic. Let me just move my. I think I'm just a little too far from the mic. I think I'm. Okay, let me just check. How's the sound right now, guys? I don't know. I don't know what the problem is with. If we have trouble with the sound, guys, then I might just have to do like a recorded video. You know. Yeah, I might just need to do a recorded video. Yeah, I might just need to do that. You know what I mean? Okay, okay, okay. Let's go. All right. So, okay, let's just get started, guys. We already know our trading strategy, and we've already. Okay, wait. Is the sound better, guys? YouTube, is it better? Is it sound better? All right. Seems like the sound is way better, right? It seems that the sound is way better, which is a good thing, you know. Uh, let's see what's going on with the sound. All right, so remember, guys, on our strategy, we've added some indicators that can help us, you know. So the first one is the trend finder indicator, which shows us the active markets, right? So right now on the screen, we can actually see which markets are active, right? So we've got just before even we analyze, okay, we can see that the ones in green are the ones which are trending to the upside. The ones in red are the ones that are trending to the downside, right? So the AUD, USD, NZD, JPY, AUD, JPY, NZD, USD, for example, those are the ones that are going to the upside, okay? And then the Euro, NZD, UJ, Euro, AUD, those are the ones that USD CAD, those are the ones that are potentially moving to the downside, okay? So already we have we 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 have direction as to which markets to analyze. Okay, so let's just quickly do that, right? So guys, the purpose of today isn't really to open up trades right now, right? But rather, we are trying to see if we're gonna have opportunities tomorrow. But if there's a clear signal that we can take right now, we're gonna take it. Okay. And then we'll just keep monitoring the markets. We'll also check the market in the morning to see what's active and what's not, okay, so that we can continue, right? So we've got the trend finder, we've got the FX signals indicator V3, and then we've got the lot size calculator to help us with the lot size, okay? It's very, very important, especially when you be trading, okay? So let's see now. Let's start, guys. Where should we start? Let's start with the FX majors. I'm gonna start with okay, we're gonna look at the AUD USD, NZD USD, Euro USD, GBP USD first. Okay, so let's just start with those. see what's happening on the AUD USD. And guys, you see when it's NFP, né? What I like to do is I like to analyze the markets um, on the H4 chart or the daily chart, okay? Because I want to catch the bigger movements. But you can also use the H1 chart and the lower time frames depending on what kind of setups you see, right? All right, guys. So yeah, AUD USD on the H4 chart. But we're just gonna have to write notes, okay, so that you guys remember which markets we are following. Okay, so AUD NZD, I mean AUD USD on the H4 chart, right? It's showing us a signal, right? But one thing that I'm also noticing on the AUD USD, right, is that if you look at the H4 chart, it seems as if there's a sort of support and resistance, right? I'm just going to draw a white line so you guys, okay, not a white line because our moving average is white. So let's just go and use, which color should we use? Blue. Let's use blue, like aqua, right? So there's, it's a ranging market, right? It's a ranging market on AUD USD, right? It's a ranging market, right? It's a market that's ranging on the H4, but it will look differently on the H1. Let me have a look on the H1. On the H1, you can see that it was ranging, right? And then it broke the resistance, okay? So which is showing us that it's showing us signs of the market pushing to the upside, okay? So this is a potential setup. Hey, Romeo, my pleasure, man. This is a potential setup, guys, for opportunities, right? I just don't want to get distracted. You know what I mean? So yeah, yeah, it's a potential setup. And okay, if I had to rate this setup, guys, okay, this is not the best setup, right? That we want. Okay, if I see one, I'll be like, okay, this is okay. You see, this is the type of setup that you'd want to get if if okay, like if you're expecting a breakout, okay, because just because the market is in a range doesn't mean that there won't be any opportunities to trade, okay? So a ranging market isn't necessarily a bad market, right? It's just that the market isn't moving in a trend. That's it. Is not a bad thing, right? It's also a good opportunity, right? So don't get me mixed up, right? So we prefer to take signals from markets which the price action is showing us that it's trending, okay? So right now, even though we're getting a buy signal on AUD USD, right? So let's say I'll make this example. So let's say if when I get a signal, I decided that I'll use zero point 0.5 lot size, okay? But then now on a trending market, but then in a ranging market, maybe I'd use 0.25 or 0.10, okay? Just to decrease the risk because in a range, the logic behind it is that the market will reject the resistance. The resistance is the top of the range, okay? Meaning that it will drop from a resistance, okay? And then that's what it's likely to do. And then from a support, which is the bottom of the range, that's where you'd expect the market to go up. Okay, this is what I mean as I see that. I'm sensing crickets, guys. So look at these two white lines, or these two blue lines that I just drew on the screen right now. Okay, let's make one of them a different color. Okay, because it's good to get signals, guys, but it's also um, an asset for us to understand what we're doing. Okay, so okay, I've drawn two lines onto the chart, right? I've got the purple line, and then I've got the blue line. Okay, horizontal line. It's just for an example, right? So the purple line is the support. Okay, and then the red, the blue line is the resistance. Okay, so now the price will be moving like this. Okay, this is what I mean when I'm talking about a range, because I appreciate the fact that some people won't understand. Okay, you see? So when I say that the price is in a range, I mean that the way the market is moving is between two levels. Okay, so then we call that a ranging market, right? That's currently what the AUD USD is doing. Okay, that's what it's doing, like what I'm illustrating to you right now. Okay, so if you look at that pretty picture that I drew on the chart at the bottom over there, right? You can see that when the market is in a range, what it most likely does is when it reaches the resistance, the top of the range, okay? We call that the resistance. The top of the range is the resistance. Okay. So there's one of two things that can happen at the top of the range. Okay. What's most likely going to happen is that the market is going to continue with its cycle and go back down. Okay, when it hits the resistance, right? It's just Forex basics right now. When it hits the resistance, it's going to go back down, right? And then, or it can break out to the top. But let's talk about the natural flow of the resistance, right? Or the range. And then when the market now goes back down to the support, which is the bottom of the range, what is most likely to happen is that it's going to bounce back up to the top. Okay? So you see, when we're dealing with the range, we need to understand that this is the possibility. It's possibility number one. Okay. So in a ranging market, the price is most likely to stay in the range. Okay. But another thing that you need to understand is the market won't stay in the range forever, right? It won't stay in between the support and resistance forever. At some point, it'll move out of the resistance or move out of the support, okay? And then when that happens, we call that behavior, we call it a breakout, okay? So a breakout is also another excellent opportunity because when a breakout happens, it means that usually what it means is the market is going to move quickly, okay? And if you trace back your steps, when does the market move quickly? It moves quickly when there's a session change or there's some fundamental factor or something that pushes the market. So um, trading the AUD USD at this point, right? We would bank it just before the news event hits tomorrow, the NFP, because we know that the the volatility that will come from the NFP can possibly break the norm and cause the market to have a breakout. You guys understand what I'm saying? So yeah, you see, when you're doing these things, you need to have an understanding, right? You have to have an understanding, some basic understanding, so that you do things with understanding and not confusion. All right. So AUD USD, let's put it in our basket of possible opportunities. It's a trade that we'll definitely take, uh, but because it's a range, we won't take it right now. Okay, so we'll check it again in the morning to see if we can't get a better entry. We might as well even put some buy limits here because obviously the market might retrace before it goes up. Okay, so yeah, let's move on to the next one. The next one is NZD-USD. NZD-USD and AUD-USD usually move the same. Okay. Okay, AUD-USD. I'm looking at it on the H4 chart, guys. Okay. I'm looking at it at the H4 chart. Similar price movements on the NZD-USD. We can see that if we put a trend line, hey, some traders don't like trend lines, guys. But listen, I don't make trading decisions based off of trend lines. I just use the trend lines to, understand how the market was trending. Okay, because if you put a trend line, it's just there to help you analyze the market, right? So yeah, you can see also on NZD USD, you've got a sort of symmetrical triangle that's happening situation right there. Okay. And then this is the market is trying to break out to the top, so which also gives us an idea that this market might break out tomorrow, which is good. Okay, so AUD USD, NZD USD is what we would look at. Okay, let me just keep going, guys. If you have any questions, just type, because I'm actually just cruising through, right? I'm just cruising through, looking at the possible opportunities. Okay, so I'm looking at the next one is the Euro USD. Let's see. Euro USD looking good, looking good, looking good. On the H4 chart, we can see that it looks like it wants to go up. We've got a buy signal. The price is above the 100-period moving average. The volatility meter is above 70%. This is a buy signal. Okay. So Euro USD, if now we looked at three charts, guys. Okay. So on the three charts, we're seeing similar behavior. Okay. If someone wants us to look at gold, we're going to look at gold. Don't worry. So if now we're looking at these three charts that we were just analyzing, okay, we can see similar behavior between the NZD USD, AUD USD, and the Euro USD. Okay, so if we look closely beyond what is obvious, okay, is that we can see that there is a bit of ranging moments or ranging behavior, okay, and then that's setting us up for a potential breakup. Okay, so if I had to rank the setups, okay, so far from what I've seen, um, Euro USD would be number one, right? Um, NZD USD would be number two, tied with AUD USD. Okay, so far the better looking signal would be the Euro USD, right? So let's go to the next chart, which is GBP USD. Let's see what's going on. Okay, GBP USD is telling us something. Okay, I'm also looking at it on the daily. Right. So from what I can see here, guys, okay, so from what I can see is I'm expecting the euro to go up, right? The Euro USD and the GBP USD to go up based off of what I'm seeing from our trading system, right? I'm also focusing on the rules as well, guys. I'm keeping the rules in mind that the price must be above the 100-period moving average, and volatility meter must be above 70%. So these are good trades to take. Okay, so GBP USD, Euro USD. So you know what I'm thinking of doing. Okay, so I'm gonna open up a bullish trade, right, on the GBP USD, right, with a very small lot size, right, and then just add it tomorrow, add to it tomorrow morning if I see that there's hasn't been any significant changes, right? Okay, let's move on. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. Let's go to USD CHF. Let's go USD CHF. On the H4, I see nothing. On the daily chart, I see that it's dropping, but I can see there's a bit of price action here. If I look at the daily chart, okay. So the daily chart, guys, is giving me um, a little bit more uh, well, what can I call it? It's giving me a little bit more detail or direction, more than the H4, the H1. Let me see, H1 and the 15 minute. Let's see. All right. So far, guys, right? I'm more inclined on the GBP USD on the daily, which is a buy, and then on the USD CHF, I'm inclined for a sell. Okay, but we'll confirm at the end, because what I like to do, guys, is I first like to look at all the markets that I'm interested in, and then based off of what I've seen, I take the best or easiest opportunities that I see. All right. Why am I so sleepy? Why am I yawning? Actually, that's the real question. Why are you yawning? All right. So yeah. Okay. A USD CAD as well, showing us nice clean movements. Okay, USD CAD. I actually should be writing this down. Do you guys remember? Okay, so USD CAD potential sell trade. GBP USD Euro USD we're buying, right? USD CHF selling on the daily, right? I think I'll just post whatever positions I take. I think I'll just post in the Telegram channel, right? So let's go to the next market, which is the USD JPY, USD JPY, and then from here we're gonna look at the what do you call this market? The indices, right? NAS 100, US 30, the works, gold, silver, right? Okay, let me see the other markets first before we jump in. Okay, so I'm just gonna blitz through it, guys. I'm just gonna use the trend finder to see which other markets I can look at, right? So it is. Let me just quickly look at these markets. Wait, guys, because we don't wanna miss out on excellent opportunities. Let's look at some of the markets that the indicator has found, right, to be trending. Okay, so NZD, JPY. Okay, so I'm gonna take some trades, guys, and then I'm gonna post them on the Telegram, right? Okay, AUDCHF. Let's see, AUDCHF. Let me just see, guys. Wait, hold on. Let me not act like Mampara. Okay, wait. So the markets that we need to look at is the AUDJPY. We're just gonna blitz through these markets, guys. AUDJPY, um, NZD, Hey, but these are markets that the spread is just a little crazy. You know, AUD CAD. I just want to see what's happening on these specific markets because there might be a trade right now. You know, just hold on, guys. CAD JPY, GBP JPY. You know, I think let's also look at AUD CHF, even though the spread is crazy. Which other markets? CAD CHF. Let's see. Okay, guys, we're just gonna blitz through these markets, right? UJ, we looked at Euro AUD. Let's look at that one. Okay, and then let's look at GBP AUD. Hey, GBP AUD and GBP CAD, they can pay you, you know, if you get a proper trade, they can pay you very well. Okay, and then what's the other one? GBP NZD. So we're just gonna quickly look at the markets, right? Quickly, because I wanna move over to um, the what you call to the indices, right? Because that's where the money's at, basically. But if there's a Lahlile trade on these other markets, then we have to do what it do, right? Okay, AUD JPY on the 15 minute. Hold on, guys. Let's go. Hey guys, let me tell you a funny thing that happened while I'm busy looking at these markets, right? So, so I ordered like food on Uber, okay, and then while I was waiting for my food, the driver goes to Uber Eats basically. So the driver goes to the wrong address, and then you know on Uber how you can see where the driver is. I was like, my man, you're at the wrong place. And then tried to direct him in the chats to the correct place. Hey, but the guy wasn't having it. Right. So I'm like, hey dude, come on, bring my food, bro. I'm hungry. You know. Then the next thing this guy does, like he marks the delivery or the order as delivered. but he went to the wrong place. I was like, this guy. So imagine, guys, that guy didn't deliver my food, and then he marks the order as delivered, even though it wasn't, which is pretty wild, you know. So I think this happened last week. Yeah, it happened last week. It's pretty wild, eh? Uh, Yo, this NFP is gonna be huge, guys. Because you know what? I'm noticing a lot of ranging behavior on these markets, which means there's gonna be a breakout. You know, we've seen this before. And hey, on NFP, guys, I'm on a winning streak. So hey, I don't wanna change that. You know what I mean? I don't wanna change that. I wanna stay winning. You know, I wanna be on the winning team, right? Yeah, so I wanna stay winning, bro. I wanna keep winning. So we need proper trades. We need proper trades. But like I haven't seen anything that makes me go, you know, so far. Right? The market is just a bit dull right now. But we do have setups that we just need to finesse. You know, we do have setups that we need to finesse, guys. So you know, so I'm just quickly blitzing just to see. Yeah, actually, when the market range, it's boring, guys. Yeah, guys, I was also working on a 1 minute strategy, you know. I know a lot of people love trading on the minute chart. So, yeah, that's still cooking in the pot right now. A 1 minute strategy. Wow! Go! You know, that'll be crazy. All right, so most of the, okay, AUD USD, AUD JPY on the 15-minute chart. Hey, but most of these charts are ranging, guys. So if we take these signals, um, it'll have to be on with the lower lot size, right? But it's no stress because they all look the same right now. They're all looking the same. AUD CHF is looking much better. CAD CHF as well. GBP and the ZD. All right. Okay, let's move on, guys. So we looked at some forex currencies. Let's look at indices. Let's look at gold first, because that's what everyone cares about. You know, gold is yeah, it, gold is the dad of FX trading, guys. Yeah, gold is number one when it comes to this. I think we might do another session, but in the morning, guys, right? Let's do maybe 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. We do the session, right? Where we actually open up our trades. But yeah, for now, I mean, what I'm seeing is I'm gonna open up a buy trade on GBP USD, use the daily chart, and then also open up a sell trade on the USD CHF, right? Those are the markets that are giving me life right now. Okay, so gold is looking like it wanna drop. Okay, it's giving us a sell signal right now on the 15-minute chart. Okay, it's giving us a sell signal right now on the 15-minute. Let me look at the silver. Hey, silver. Hey, just silver is also another crazy one, guys. Silver is giving an excellent opportunity. Okay, silver is the only one that is like making me go like, you know, if that makes sense to someone. Okay, so silver, guys, right? Silver, but hey, silver also, hey, this thing. Um, hey, it's worse than gold when it comes to the lots. Hey, yeah, it's pretty wild, guys. Like, let me see. Let me just calculate how much it will cost me. Hey, because hey, silver. You know, silver is exactly like USDs are, right? So it's a buy signal on the H4 chart. Let me just calculate the lot size quickly, guys. Let me do that for the culture. you know. All right, let me just do that for the culture. So the stop loss is at 34.426, and we have to, no, no, 070, 070, right? And you see what I'm saying? This thing, yo, 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 is wild. Again, the take profit is 37. You see what I'm seeing on silver is the type of signal that I want. It must be clear because you can see the price action. The market literally, you can see it's moving up. You guys see what I'm saying? So that's what we want, ladies and gentlemen, right? Yo, so if I use a if I use a 1.0 standard lot on silver, guys, do you know how much my account is blown? If it hits a stop loss, it's a blown account, right? So according to um, the lot size calculator, right, they recommend that I use 0.01. Okay, so let me just see if I put in 0.01, what's going to happen. 0.01, right? And then let's just see. Okay, 0.01 on my standard account, I'll only be risking $76, right? Which I have more than $76 in my account, right? So, which is good. I think I might, okay, I'm going to take this one, right? So, we're going to take silver. Silver is being nice to us right now, okay? So, silver on the H4 chart, it's a trade that we can take, but then obviously we'll have to stick with it. You guys with me? We have to stick with it. Let me just quickly look at the big boys. Okay, I'm not seeing anything clear on the US 30, but obviously tomorrow it's gonna change. Okay, G30, nothing. I don't see anything. NAS 100, my darling NAS 100. NAS 100. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, daily. So NAS 100 on the daily, we're seeing something, right? We're seeing something on the daily. Let me look at the 30-minute chart. And on the 30-minute chart, we see something as well. Okay. Mm. So most likely, guys, from what I okay, let me finish. Let me just finish. Let me just look at the other markets quickly so that we can talk about what to do, right? So we can talk about what to do. Okay, tomorrow. No, SP5. I'm not gonna trade SP500, but I'm not that nigga. I'm not that nigga. I'm not that nigga. All right, UK 100 is looking good. All right, France 40 on the H4 daily, 1 hour, 15 minutes. Okay. All right. No, but don't mind my silence, guys. I'm just concentrating a bit. All right. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Okay. 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 Right. So this is what we're gonna do, right? Or this is what I see from all of this. Okay. Our number one setup right now is on silver, right? Not on gold. Because our trading signal or our trading indicator um, picked up a potential trade on it, right? So it's a buy trade on the H4 chart, right? So if you've got the trading system, you can just drop it on the H4 chart, use the lot size calculator to see which lot size you can use. But for now, since we're just in the middle of the New York session, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up a small lot size on the on the on the silver pair, right? Which is 0.01. It's not gonna do much on uh, my trades, right? So on my account. So what I'll do is I'll open up a trade right now, and then I'll have pending orders. Actually, I'll have pending orders, so that if there's a retracement, it'll trigger the pending orders in a buy setup, right? So this is a good setup that I'm seeing. So the number one trade that we have is silver on the H4. That's the number one trade we have, right? Silver on the H4. But we have to be smart about it, okay? And then if we finesse it proper, guys, then we can make serious money here, right? We can make serious money here, but we need to be smart, you know? So this is what usually happens is you right now we can see that the market is moving, but the actual movements are going to happen tomorrow, okay? So we just need to be in the trade. So the market will retrace a bit, and then we need to play the retracement, right? So when the retracement hits, then we add more positions as the market goes down, right? So that when the news starts, it's gonna push this market to the top side. Okay. So yeah. So I'm gonna go in with like with the 0.01. Hey, but you have to check this one on yours as well. Hey, silver's crazy, guys. Silver is a crazy ass market, man. It's an insane market. You know, it's a very insane. It's like a crazy market. Iyahlanya, guys. Iyahlanya. USDs are hey USDs are looking like it wants to go down. Hey, but this is one of those currencies where I'm scared. USDs are can wipe you out, right? If you're not careful. Hey, but you can make a lot too as well. You know. So let me just calculate. Maybe I can use a little bit bigger lot size here, 0.05. How much am I gonna risk? About $300. I think I can do that. 0.05. Let me see if I say 0.6, 0.8. Let's see. About 750. Right now, we can do it. We can do it. Maybe the sensible thing would be to do 0.05, right? 0.05. And then we add the penny orders. Yeah, that's proper. Okay, guys. So we're gonna hit the buy on silver, and then we're gonna hit the buy on GBP USD with the small lot. Okay, first let me. I'll just post this on. I'll post this on my Telegram. Okay, the actual trade. So 0. What 0.05. Hey, at least now, guys, we have a lot size calculator that we can just use on our MT4. Like, it makes life so much easier. It really does just make life so much easier. Okay. All right. So I've got my stop loss in. So let's go to GBP USD. Let's see GBP USD on the daily. Now we're not guessing, guys. We are doing the damn thing. Okay. On the daily, we're gonna use 0.01. It's buy trade. Who's confused right now, guys? We've still got time. Who's confused? This is your chance to ask questions because I'm almost done. 1 6. My phone battery is almost dead anyway. Who's confused? Because I know sometimes people get confused, guys. So who's confused? Who's confused? 1.31529. Who's confused, guys? Now's your chance. Now's your chance, guys. Now's your chance. If you're confused, say now so that we can clear the confusion. Otherwise, you'll die alone. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. 44161 6. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Okay, they recommend 0.03. You know what? I'm in love with this lot size calculator, man. Yo, I'm in love. I'm in love with it. I'm in love with it. I'm in love with it. 0.03. And then we're going to open up pending orders. Let's see. Let's use the fib retracement. Let's use the fib retracement to see what I can put. We'll put the pending orders at 50%. And now I'm talking Chinese now. 0.03. Okay. It seems like everyone is together, guys. Yo, I hope we're together. I hope we're together, guys. Yo, 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 yo. I hope we're together. I hope we're together. But we're probably gonna add pending orders. If the pending orders don't get triggered, then we are gonna do manual executions, manual entries, right? Might as well just put the pending orders right now. Right, might as well put the pending order right now. Put it at 50%. That's pretty far, man. Let's put it at 23.6. 134939. No, let's do tomorrow. Yo, but am I gonna do that? Am I gonna wake up early tomorrow, guys? I'm trying to convince myself um, to go live tomorrow morning so that we can update these trades. Yo, kunalomnye mjida on WhatsApp. Hey, guy, will you send me trades? I'm like, bruh, never. You must come on my live stream. Okay, wait, guys. Let's. Okay, I'm also gonna put a small lot size on USD CHF. Okay, I also want to put a small lot size on USD CHF. Okay, so guys, on the lot size calculator, and it's on set on buy, then you put on sell. Okay, and then you click on sell by price. You put in the stop loss. The stop loss is 0.86424. 864 ne? And then take profit is 0.782. And I know, guys, it looks like it's the TP and the SL looks like it's far away, right? But that's because it's on the daily chart, right? But when NFP hits, guys, you'll see that it's possible to get those numbers. 0.02 is 100. Hey, the stop loss, what did I do? Okay, so let's use 0.05. 0.05. So much. Okay. We might have to do manual executions, guys. But Mina, I think the trade that I'm gonna focus on is silver, right? Is silver. That's the one I think that's the one that I'm gonna like pound on. You know what I mean? That's the one I'm gonna pound on. All right, is the one that I'm gonna like really, really trade on. Okay, let me also have a look at some crypto. Let's see what's happening there. Let's see how Bitcoin was performing. Guys, they said Bitcoin's gonna hit 100K this year. What happened? Did it hit? Oh, it did. No, no, wait. No, it did. It did like, hey man, it was a guys, crypto was Bitcoin was 100,000 in May. No way, dog. No ways. No ways, bro. What's the date now? It's the 5th. Oh, that was last year. Okay, yo. Wait, hold on. Let me see this thing. Let me see this thing proper, cause okay, this. Damn it! It was actually last month, guys. Last month, Bitcoin actually hit 100K. So now it's no. The fuck am I saying? No, 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 no. Let me interpret the data correctly. You know, let me interpret the data correctly. Oh, that's 10. Nah, what the hell's going on? Is this giving me the correct info? It means it dropped, eh? Yo, guys, I remember when Bitcoin just kept on going up, kept on going up, kept on going up. Nah. Yo, people that thought that thing. Oh, I remember now. They said that in the beginning of the year, they were anticipating Bitcoin to hit $1 million, right? But hey, I don't know if that's gonna happen. But let's just watch, because hey, these things, the price can spike like crazy. You know, yeah, it can spike like crazy. Because it has been going up, but then obviously it plateaued at some stage. All right, guys. Any last questions before we go? I think we've reached the end of our session, guys. All right, we've reached the end of our session. We've reached the end of our session. I think we've reached the end of our session, guys. Yeah, we've reached the end of our session. So it doesn't seem like there's any questions. So I think I'm gonna just close the stream on TikTok, and then let's go live again, maybe in a few hours. Let's see each other at 7 o'clock right now. Yeah, let's see each other in the AMs, guys. Let's see each other in the London. Oh, let's see. There's something else I forgot to. Did I look at AUDJPY? I don't remember. I think I did. Yeah. No, I did. I did. I did. I looked at AUDJPY, guys. Okay. I think we can disconnect, guys. Doesn't seem like we have any questions, but yeah, I'll post these trades on Telegram, and then we'll just take it from there, guys. Right? So go live at 11 and at 1 a.m. South African time, and then possibly also at 7ish. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't wanna make those promises that I can't keep.